might or power to change a particular situation or circumstance. But we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is dealing with the elect. And we know that we're putting our so-called best foot forward for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to be well pleased in our works, in our actions, in our labor of love, in our prayers that we could daily pray unto Him, concerning our brother love one towards another. So what else is, do we have to lack as far as confidence in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? The Lord got us. He's brought us this far. So as long as we don't abandon Him, hell, He's not going to abandon us.
No, He just power.
No, I'm just like, call your pops right now. If you still got a pops that's living right now, call your pops right now and ask him or something. And watch him answer you. Or watch him do his best to give it to you. Or he give you the most hilarious answer in response on why he can't do it, but it's still gonna be out of love. You know? Our Heavenly Father's the same way. It's the same power that saved us out of the land of Egypt. It's the same power that made bitter water sweet.
Yeah.
It's the same power that gave us manna from the heavens. You know? Did you make a point, brother?
Got precept for
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 29. The Lord, Lord of all captains Yahweh, is far from the wicked, but He hears the prayers of the righteous.
He hears the prayers of the righteous. And that's why it's always important to constantly pray. Morning, noon, and night, or whenever you have the desire or the sensation. And a lot of times you don't have to think of these far-fetched Hebrew prayers. You don't have to think of anything you have to build up and make to where it's like, oh yeah, that was a good one, that was a strong one. Hey, the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter, Yahushua told us how to pray. A lot of times when you don't have anything to conjure up into to petitioning more from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, when you read the book of James, it goes to how if any of you lack, right, pray unto the Most High who give unto all men liberally. But you don't have anything that you really have to press the issue about. You can simply just revert back to the Lord's Prayer. And that's the daily prayer, just praying, being thankful, being appreciative, and that covers everything. It covers everything. Come on, bro. Yep.
This is Psalms chapter 46, verse 1. I'm skip on the Lord half of this. The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. As going to, when you're praying and stuff, just, when you don't, you ain't got nothing to pray for, ask for more strength, more help, more, more faith, he'll hear it. Because what? He's our strength, He's our refuge, when we down and out,
The Lord said He'll never forsake us, so we got to believe that, and that shows faith. Even praying goes into showing faith, because you believe in the ears that are listening to you. You believe Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Listen, you believe the angels are taking your prayers back to the heavens.
Praying is a display of your faith, because you're not going to pray. You're not going to talk to someone or ask something you don't believe in. You don't put like a tooth under your pillow anymore, because what? You don't believe in the tooth fairy. But when you was little and as a child, you did, so you performed that action, and that that was an action of your belief. Prayer is an action of your belief.
And then you tell the Most High things that you don't tell nobody. Like that intimate, it's based in faith. But like you say, you don't have to be, this ancient paleo, 20-minute prayer. Like you really just gotta pray for the specifics that you need. Pray for the brothers, pray for yourself, pray for your individual situation you got going on real time. Just like Elder Bun say, like you talk to your father, you gotta talk to the Heavenly Father with a dialogue, man. And he's always available, man, till you're sincere.
And I read the account of the book of Exodus as well, and that's how Moses was dealing with the Heavenly Father. Hey, he was like, what I'm supposed to tell the people, your name is, you telling me to deliver this message unto them. What should I say? And he said, oh, okay, I am that I am. It was a dialogue. And then he tell him how to present the words of the Heavenly Father to Pharaoh. He brings to Pharaoh. Pharaoh come back with a rebuttal. He go back and chop it up with the Most High. What you want me to do next? He keep count on everything. He said, well, I told you Pharaoh's heart was going to be harder. You know what I mean? So, it's just to back up your point.
He got Moses and the Most High got real familiar. You know?
But you do that. Was it you that did the lesson basically this time? It was about the receipts, y'all, of the Lord.
Oh yeah.
The Lord of the receipts. I ain't get a chance to watch it. I just seen the title pop up.
Yep.
But would that going into that?
Yeah,
Basically.
it then going to the Most High, keep going to what we were saying earlier. Like with and that's another thing, how wisdom mature you. Because anger really is an immature reaction, you know, because anger really shows a lack of understanding. Because like you don't even be as mad, Jake, when you understand what's gonna happen to nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High got receipt. Like it's certain things when people do things, to y'all brothers, man. The Lord keep their receipt. Like that nigga, he marked himself with that dumb shit. And on the flip side, it be Jake, random Jake to show love. Like Lord might have favor on that brother. You know what I'm saying? But on both sides, like the Lord might have favor on this woman. Though she gave me $2 tip. Like that's probably what she need to seal herself.
Yeah.
But then a nigga wild out, do some dumb shit or say some shit or some nigga shit. That nigga marked, man.
Yeah. And to confirm your point, the way that you elect people to affect you is a reflection on how you feel about yourself.
God.
And what I mean by that is when you let it get to you so much to where it really eats you up on the inside, it really bothers you, you're not foreseeing what their end result is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're kind of putting yourself in the same category with them. You got to separate yourself and understand that for the elect and being of the hopeful elect as we are, this is our end result. But the demise and end result of this particular individual or this particular being, right, is something completely different. And that's why you're able to have more confidence in how you respond. You're able to have more confidence in what the Heavenly Father is going to do. You're able to have more confidence in the Most High dealing with you, because now you're able to decipher between the two. Because that sensation right there was the sensation that we was brought up to have. You know, since the playground,
Yep.
you know, playing with toys.
Yep.
You know, don't never let anybody play with you. Don't let anybody take nothing away from you. You know what I'm saying? It was always there. You know, but as we've grown and matured in the spirit, now we understand that it's deeper than that. Because a lot of time, because as we walk in the light, these individuals have Satan hop up on their ass just to fuck with you for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I got a quick.
You got it, brother.
This Proverbs 14 and 16. I'm gonna read it NLT. It said, "The wise are cautioned and avoid danger. Fools plunge you ahead with reckless confidence."
Recklessness, bro. And like you said, like it's a half-second decision. You got Jake in the cemetery or doing 20, 40 years in prison, man. Off of 1 second decision, man. You know? Then, like you say, you would come from a culture that you get clocked for being reckless, man.
Yep.
You know?
And it happens to
Yeah, you get clocked for being reckless, man. And the same people that praise you for being reckless, man, talk about you when you get sentenced, when you get put to death.
So now when they say nothing, crashed out.
Crash out.
Crashed out. That's the same goddamn thing. Now we crashed out on this person.
Yep.
Now they crashed out, got your ass in prison. Now the man put you on your books.
Yeah.
You buy your motherfucking self locked up. You can't do this. You can't do nothing because. And a lot of them do the shit. I was like try to be the man, and they get caught because they fucked up. You in the jail look like a goddamn dummy now, and they at home doing whatever they want, eating good, drinking, having a good time. But you locked up. Huh? Go ahead, bro.
I got you. I'm gonna read down on this. Is Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, verse 15. Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly.
The old dog spirit. You know? You can't be with a nigga like that, man. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you really gotta, and see, wisdom supposed to give us foresight to where you can see these things unfolding before they unfold. Like, that's the real spirit of discernment. Like, we gotta really mature and develop, you know, certain discernment to where we can see 4 or 5 steps ahead. That's the whole point of having wisdom, to where we're 4 or 5 steps ahead of everyone. You see, you just sit back and that goes to being observant. Because when you always trying to assert yourself, or always trying to be that guy, you miss everything, man. But when you're looking playing that background, you pretty much peep with everybody on, man. You know? And you know how to play them when they come. Cause like this brother play chess. Now when you play chess, you have to think what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moves ahead. You see? It's a very strategic game, but that's how wisdom teach us to be with life, man. To always think ahead, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Verse 16. Strive not when an angry man,
Yep.
and go not with him into a solitary place.
Yep.
For blood is as nothing in his sight,
Yep.
and where there is no help, he will overthrow thee.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a true definition of your pride when you fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blood on the walls
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
You know?
You trying to go head to head with the crash out, man.
Yeah.
Man.
These niggas rapping about crashing out.
Yeah.
Niggas saying I'm finna go crash. You know? Like that's a part of nigga culture now is crashing out.
And they doing that shit too.
You know what I'm saying? So what type of dialogue can you have with a nigga that don't care about crashing out? You know? So you gotta learn to let motherfuckers have it. I don't care if I did just come in, man. Nigga come in on that stupid shit, I'm gone. Look, cancel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cancel. I apologize. You know, something came up. And there's no, and you just keep like wisdom. You know how. You know you see this nigga, but then you don't want to have a bad name in the restaurant, so you gotta kind of apologize, lay it on for them, and get out of there, man. And it's all applying wisdom because you seeing steps ahead. Cause you gotta treat niggas like animals, man. You don't know what a nigga gonna do at any moment.
Yeah.
Man. You got it.
Like walking to a polar bear. It's like, you know what? I
Yeah.
got a goddamn problem with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And them claws gonna come out.
Yeah.
Grab me one time.
You know that woman on that beach, she tried to pull that food from that bull.
And that bull ran there.
Yeah,
That bull.
yeah, stomping her ass. And they were begging. They said, please, hey, this is bad, please, just leave the food. You know what I'm saying? They were begging that woman.
Yeah.
He was a Karen. So she thinking she just gonna take the food from the motherfucker, flip their ass and goddamn.
Yeah.
Stomped over there with all 4 feet, goddamn.
Yeah.
Super stupid. You got
Verse
it, bro.
17. Consult not with a fool, for he cannot keep counsel.
Yeah, why would you go to counsel, you know, with a nigga that don't mind crashing?
Nigga ain't got no understanding.
Yeah, you getting advice from a nigga and you know his mind said dumb shit, man. You see? And the scriptures tell you that, man, consult not with a merchant and buying, I think that's in Sirach. You know, the brother can find it. They say consult not with a merchant. You know? Because even when you ask counsel, you should ask counsel of people within their expertise. You know, because somebody can be wise in one thing, but they can give you bad advice in something they have no expertise in, man. You got, yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 37, verse 11.
Yep.
Neither counsel with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with a coward in matters of war,
Yep.
nor with a merchant concerning exchange.
So this is going into, you shouldn't counsel with people if it's not their expertise.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
And you know what type of woman you got. Okay? How would you, ask her what you think about this for another woman? You know? That would be crazy, man. Or you a coward in matters of war. Okay? He's not built for this. So why are you asking him things concerning the war? So basically this is giving you the rundown.
Blueprint, yeah.
Like look, you don't consult with people and that's not their field. You know? Like that's like you say, but why would you talk to someone with bad credit about how to fix your credit? Okay? And somebody poor about saving. You see? That's terrible, man. Someone single about marriage advice.
Man. You can ask you like one about that. They be getting horror advice all day.
You know? It's not wise, man.
Yeah.
Nor with a buyer of sellers,
Go ahead.
nor with an envious man of thankfulness,
Yep.
nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness,
Go ahead.
nor with a slothful for any work,
Yep.
nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work,
Yep.
nor with an idle servant of much business.
So it's not wise to go to people that's not expertise in what you need advice in, man. You know, like Apostle Elders, you can go to them and ask about the scriptures. the brothers under them, you know, the elders, the brothers under them, brothers in the camp, you know. These are men who the Lord put the Spirit on to dedicate their life to the scriptures. Even in camp, every brother got their expertise, you know.
It's all different.
Yeah, so you got this pretty much like a toolbox. You know, like the camp is like a tool belt. Brothers got they certain, you know. Yeah. You don't put out. yeah. You see, you don't put out the hammer to paint.
Right, oh,
you see?
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? But the hammer got a purpose, man.
That's
So
right.
another thing of wisdom, because we leveling up, man. Like we really operating, you know, as a nation, man. So there's certain things that brothers have expertise, man, you can go to and get built up and get that wise counsel. And then he gonna give you the counsel from a spiritual aspect along with the practical application of the wisdom, man. You got it, bro.
Hearken not unto these in any manner of counsel.
Hearken not unto these in any manner of counsel, man. Okay? And you go back to our culture, even rappers. They're just nothing but a whole genre. Rap music is just a genre of bad advice. Niggas giving you terrible advice.
Yep.
That's the whole genre of rap music.
Every line.
Yeah.
Every bar.
Yeah, every line is for you to destroy yourself. Or Clyde, what do you say? I ran off on the plug twice. No, you didn't. Okay, nobody did that. You see?
But guess what?
It's Jake do the shit.
Jake do this shit because
Yeah.
he said this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash.
You do it twice though.
Yeah, nah, you didn't do it once. You know what I'm saying? Terrible advice. Well, then the nigga had an interview, said, if you ain't over 200 pounds, you can't whoop him. And you have Jake looking at somebody that ain't 200 pounds like he got him.
Yeah.
Okay, what Tank Davis, what, 135?
Yeah.
What's my boy? The Mexican. Alvarez.
Yeah. Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo. What, he 168?
Yeah.
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 He always be between 150
Yes.
160.
So you apply that nigga shit to real life, you gonna die, man.
Man, he gonna kill
You
you.
gonna kill him. You gonna kill
And
him.
with that Sony spray back in the club, fuck the other side.
Yeah.
Oh. Rep your hood.
Yeah.
Everybody get to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Jill John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lil John
Yeah.
got a lot of
Lil
people
Jon.
stomped out, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Paralyzed.
Throw your hood up.
Yeah.
Every weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Throw your hood
That
up.
whole crunk genre, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, boy.
You gotta remember, niggas was just bouncing into each
That's
other.
it.
That shit was
Yeah.
the money, bro.
That's it,
That
bro.
shit with the money.
You would get caught in that shit, you know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
but you on the ground,
Yeah.
they bump on top.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
But that's that satanic, what's that, mosh pit they used to
Mosh
do
pit,
with that
yeah.
rock music, man.
That right there, they made.
You got it, bro.
Verse 12, but be continually with a godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord,
Yep.
whose mind is according to thy mind.
Mine is according to your mind, because you got the same vision. We trying to get delivered, man. You know? So you counsel with with men who have your best interest in mind, man, in every way. They even have your family's best interest in mind. You see? That's who you counsel with, man. Because that's who we are as a people, man. Because even going to the law was meant for everybody to look after everybody. And it seems strange to this world because this is such a selfish society. Okay? Go ahead.
And will sorrow with thee if thou miscarry.
And it was sorrow with thee that miscarry. He can understand, you know, your shortcomings and, you know, your vexations. Like, he get it because he been through it. You know? And that's why, you know, experience is priceless, man. That's why we have the privilege to listen to the apostles and elders. You know, we get to listen to all their experience for free. I love talking to even older Jake in the world.
Yep.
Not them dumb niggas, but the older Jake with their substance.
Yeah, that 60, 70 plus.
Yeah.
Jake who really live life.
Yeah. Like that, like
And
Jake,
learn.
Yeah.
And learn from their
Yeah.
experiences.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of Jake can tell some BS stories.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
still be trying to brag up in the hood, nigga.
Yeah, nah,
Damn, cause
nah.
you 62.
Yeah.
How you a real nigga right
Yeah.
now?
Like you missed it last week.
Yeah.
Had a prison nigga come up here. Yeah. Nigga did 35 years and, you know, he throwing this shit out like we supposed to be in out. Yeah.
He want to take over. He want to hit
Yeah. You won't be
Man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Nah, man.
Real quick, this is
It's a mo-
Proverbs 4 and 5 in the NLT. It says, "Get wisdom, develop good judgment.
Get that in Sirach.
Don't forget my words, nor turn away from them."
Read it again, bro. It's like right.
This is Proverbs 4 and 5 in the NLT. It says, "Get wisdom, develop good judgment."
Hey, get wisdom, develop good judgment. You see? Develop good judgment, man. And as we obtain this wisdom, you apply real time. Sometimes you fail, you know. Sometimes it works, but guess what? Even in the fail, you learning what not to do. That's all part of experience, man. Like you say, it's about the thing, it's about making adjustments. Not being 60 and still with that 17-year-old mindset, man. You know? But those men that went through decades of learning and gaining knowledge and getting experience, man, those men are full of substance, man. You know? You got
Keep your ear at that doorstep.
yeah. That's what we want to get into. That's fair.
It says, "Do not forget my words or turn away from them.
Yep.
Don't turn your back on wisdom, for she will protect you.
Yep.
Love her and she will guard you."
Yeah, wisdom protect you and guard you, man. Okay? Going back into good judgment, man. You see? Because you look at how people live, you know, it's just perpetual poor decision making, man. You know? Niggas complain about their baby mothers, but nigga, look at your decision making. And then you don't do it once, you do it 2-3 times. Our people, the only people that double and triple down on poor decision making, man. You know, men and women. Wisdom is to protect us, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, "Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do.
Yep, getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Go ahead.
And whatever else you do, develop good judgment."
Develop good judgment, man. Knowing when to fall back. Knowing when you're doing too much. Okay? Knowing when it's your ego trying to get a victory. You see? They go to developing good judgment, man. Knowing when you just gotta be patient and let things play out. And that's another thing, the Lord be putting us in situations to where He wants us to just let it play out. Let Him let it play out. You know? Because we try to force a victory, and you can create unnecessary chaos, man.
Forcing the course of the river through the spirit.
Yeah.
Because the spirit dabbles in all aspects of your life. So it's not only forcing the course when you prophesying or forcing the course when you have a question or forcing your opinion when you want something to come out.
Yeah.
You know, forcing the course goes into all aspects. Because you forcing something that the Most High is not
Don't
dealing
want
with.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he already got it worked out. But you jump your ass in the middle. You know what I mean?
Because you had it painted this way. So you only going after seeing it that way.
Yeah.
So now you forcing it to be that way.
Yep.
But when you have to, as you made the point, you have to adapt to what you actually truly presenting with.
Yep.
You got to pivot.
Yep.
If you're not pivoting, you travel.
Yep.
Once you travel, what happens? You get a turnover.
Yep. Hey, it's beautiful, man. And like I say, we be guilty of that, man. I know I've been guilty of it, man. You know, and that's something like we've been saying, like, as we going into the breakdowns and, you know, the history and things, one thing we can never neglect is that character development, man, the flaws and the bullshit that was cultivated us in America, man. The Most High, He's always picking at that shit. And He'll create situations to draw that shit out. Make you be patient. Make you trust on Him, man. You know? Make you be proactive if you need to be more proactive, man. Okay? So this is all part of applying this wisdom to our day-to-day as we grow in the understanding of everything else. You got it, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 34.
Yep.
Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto them him that is wise.
Yeah, stand in the multitude of elders and cleave unto them as wise. You have apostles and elders, elder bishops, okay? You have all these camps, every brother got a channel. You know, so the Lord made it convenient for us to sit in the midst of wise men and just soak up. Even like if you're in the camp, especially if you're a newer brother, you should be a sponge, man. You know? Of course you listen to how brothers, you know, break things down, look how brothers deal with each other. Look at the etiquette that they got amongst each other. Okay? Look how brothers move when they have guests at their house. Look at these things. Like you the same way we mimic rappers. Because when you came to mimicking these rappers or athletes, you did every detail of what they did. You know?
Yep.
You
I'm gonna
got-
say this too,
you
because
got-
you say nothing wrong, but but always be a sponge.
Yeah.
Always
yeah,
be a
yeah,
sponge.
yeah. Always come, bro.
And because it benefits you in the long run, because
Yep.
now you're able to absorb those things that are spiritual, then you're able to absorb those things that are carnal
Yep.
and that are not going in a direction that is towards the light. You know, because it keeps you in a full spectrum of balance of also them that are in the light and them that are without. You know, because we always go into like the topic of being one-sided.
Yep.
All you see is the light, and you can never understand some imbecile shit like this
Yeah,
or individual like this. So then you wouldn't know how to deal with it.
Yep.
Let's say, for example, you want to have a conversation with somebody like that,
Yep.
or you want to break bread with somebody like that, or you want to understand somebody like that. It takes a certain level of observation
Yep.
and being a sponge in order for you to be able to know how to decipher and maneuver with every particular situation.
And I'm gonna say this too. Another big thing to me. It's like you talk to like that. I always listen. Don't you listen to them. Don't know like you didn't do this way. No, just listen to what they gotta say. Then if you know what they're saying, then you this way. But you listen to what they gotta say. Then you bring it. Don't be like I know this. How you do it now? Just listen to them.
Sometimes you just agree.
Yeah.
Because you understand the end result.
Yeah.
Going back to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
You understand who you are
Yeah.
and your end goal.
Yeah.
Hey, because the righteous of Yahweh Shem Hawashai, the elect, they do what? They see the finish line.
Yeah.
But those that not even in the race,
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes you just agree.
Yeah.
Whether you don't agree or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes hell, it's okay to tell a soft fib
Yeah.
to get out the way.
That's subtlety.
Subtlety.
Why is it a servant? Because you an old fool. The woman turn around, she get to talk about Kamala Harris or some shit. So you had to play a little role. You had to be American for a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of agree. Nod your head. You don't care. We don't care about this shit. But it's best to play a little role for 10 seconds to get out of that situation. Because everything that you really gonna say gonna be offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like any response that you can really have gonna be offensive. So you play a little role for a few seconds. You got it, bro.
Be willing to hear every godly discourse,
Yep.
and let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
Let not the parables of understanding escape thee, man.
They won't accept it.
So here it is, the Lord has gave us access to all this wisdom. Okay?
In a better place.
Every week, we get a fresh live camp. Every day we get fresh live videos, fresh pre-recorded videos, man. Okay? And then just to keep that spiritual nutrition on par, man. Go ahead.
And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him,
Yep.
and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
Yeah, let thy foot wear the steps of his door, man. Okay? Be around those men often. And we have the YouTube to where you don't have to physically be at a brother's address, man. But you can all be spiritually around these men a lot. And get that